The GCSE Physics paper is on Tuesday the 22nd of May. Here is how to lock in. If you believe that you cannot improve your grade before the exam, click off this video now. Otherwise, keep watching. So there are a couple of things to bear in mind about the exam. First things first, physics is a lot of maths. To get a good grade in physics, you need to start practicing maths now. Practice some physics maths questions on sites like Isaac Physics or Physics and Maths Tutor. The more questions you practice, the better your maths is going to get. Use the equation sheet and practice rearranging the equations with these questions, as that is what is going to be required from you in the exam. Next up, learn your units. You're guaranteed to get some questions which require you to convert units, and it's a skill a lot of students forget about. Don't be that student. For some reference, a milli means 1,000th of a unit, e.g. a millimetre is 1 times 10 to the negative 3 metres. Centi is 100th of a unit, e.g. a centimetre is 100th of a metre. A megametre is 1,000,000 times the unit, e.g. a megametre is 1 times 10 to the 6 metres. Finally, a gigametre is 1 times 10 to the 9 metres. Okay, so units are sorted. Make sure if you are lacking revision, the one big piece of advice I can give you is this. Close to the exam is spam some past papers. Honestly, past papers can make a huge difference even in the short amount of time left before the exam. You are not only practicing the content of the course, but the exam technique as well. With past paper revision, you are effectively killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, so many students, even those who know the content really well, still make this same mistake in their exam. In fact, this mistake is so crucial it can make or break an exam. That is not checking correctly. Firstly, make sure you have time to check, and secondly, use the following method for checking. D-A-R-A. DARA. D is for have you done all the questions? Have you made sure you've answered them correctly? A is have you actually answered what the question is asking? For example, in physics, if it's asking you, to use an equation and to work out maths, have you actually used the equation it's asking for? R is for reasonable. Can someone actually be walking at 100 miles an hour, for example? And finally, the A is for accuracy. This is very important for science and maths. If the question asks for 3 significant figures, then make sure you have actually given your answer to 3 significant figures. Also, I have a couple of bonus tips for you. Make sure to arrive early. Don't be that one guy who turns up late and then is already stressed before the exam starts. And in the worst case scenario, you could even get disqualified. Furthermore, it seems obvious and cliche, but read the question carefully, guys. It sounds stupid, but there'll be always someone who doesn't read the question carefully, so please, please, please read it properly. Like I said before, plan your time. You don't want to get into the end of the exam and either not have finished the paper or not have time to check if you are finished. Work on a minute per mark, e.g. try not to spend 10 minutes on a 2-mark question. Finally, don't overthink. Believe in your prep and your revision on the questions, and if you think you know what the answer is, put down the one that comes to you. Try not to overthink too much. Also, overthinking causes extra stress that you don't need, so try not to overthink even if it's just to avoid the extra stress. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.